Do you know there are times in your life where you feel like the Lord is so far away, He's not speaking with you, you're pounding heaven with your prayers and He's not listening, and you just feel a bit discouraged. I just have a word of encouragement if you're feeling like that. It's not really that the Lord is not listening to you and He can't hear you, He's far away. It's just that your flesh has become stronger, way stronger than your spirit man. Your spirit man is weakened. So you need to rekindle or strengthen your spirit man again. It can be through fasting, through maybe spending more time in His presence, meditating on the word, worshiping, and all that. So there are ways in which your spirit man can be strengthened. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I just want to encourage you in those moments to go back to times in your life when you've had encounters with the Lord. It's you going back to the burning bush experience that you had years ago. It can be a visitation, it can be a particular time in your life where you've encountered the presence of God. Those moments are powerful. Don't dismiss those past events because they are very important posts, in your past, and they are there for a reason. If you revisit those places where you encountered the Lord and you meditate on the encounter and you just thank God about Him visiting you at that point in your life, what happens is that your spirit man is rekindled, your heart is awakened, you are drawn to fall back in love with Him again. Your first love is rekindled as you meditate on a particular encounter that you had with the Lord in the past. A lot of the times what the enemy wants us to believe is that, oh, it's too far back, it was 15 years ago, you should have fresh encounters with the Lord, you shouldn't share about what happened to you 15 years ago. Fair enough, there is an element of truth in that. We should be living a lifestyle of encounter with the Lord. And the Lord is always speaking. The Lord is always close to us. He's never too far away from us. So yes, we should live in a place of ongoing encounters with the Lord. But the past encounters serve a very important role in our lives as believers. Take some time to meditate on those times and just thank God about what He did, Him visiting you, what you felt in that moment, how His presence felt, just think about that and relive that event. What triggered my encouraging word for you is that I was thinking back of a time when I used to live in South Africa many years ago, over 10 years ago, and I was doing a 40-day fast. So in that 40-day fast, I had many instances where the Lord, would visit me. I had encounters with Him. I was reminded of one particular encounter where I was in the car, because what I used to do then was my kids used to go to school that was like 40 kilometers outside of Pretoria. So because I was in a fast and I didn't want to continue to drive up and down, I would drop them off in the morning, stay in the car and pray, because in that fast I was just praying. I was just continually praying. So I would stay in the car, put my chair down, and then just pray and worship and pray and worship. So I was in that state, and suddenly the presence of the Lord filled the car, and I could feel His electricity, going up and down my body. And as I laid there, suddenly there was like a huge suction, like a vacuum, a powerful vacuum was pulling me up. It kept on pulling me up. So it happened. And I knew that the Lord wanted to take me somewhere. And I would be like, yes, Lord, I'm ready. Take me. I want to see what it is you want me to see. I don't know whether you wanted to take me to heaven or, but it was so powerful. I've never felt such a powerful sucking force like that, suction like that. And so it happened like 3 times, really powerfully. And then at the last time, then the Holy Spirit said, it is not yet time. And I remember feeling, oh Lord, no, I want to go. Show me, I want to go now. But I was meditating on that, and I was reminded that, Lord, you did promise me something in that encounter. So what did the Lord promise you in that encounter? Revisit. That's why you need to revisit those places of encounter with him. And I was saying, Lord, you promised me that it wasn't time yet. When is it going to be my time? There's something that you wanted me to see. What is it that you wanted me to see, Lord? I want you to take me. I want you to take me to heaven. I want to see what it is that you wanted me to see. And as I meditated on that, as I was thinking about that, that fire in me was set alight again. It's like, you promised me this, and I want that experience again. I want to feel your presence in that powerful way again. So that's why I'm encouraging you, revisit the moments in your life way back when you had those encounters with the Lord. And when you relive it, when you meditate on it, and you bring it back to the Father and say, Lord, you've done it before. You encountered me in this way before. Do it again. Do it again. Your heart is rekindled and your flame is rekindled. Your passion for him is rekindled. Your love for him is rekindled. It's another way for you to return to your first love. So be encouraged, and I will see you next time.